leave the camera here for those of you who love to hear the sound of those nodes being built, of course. Got to start off with some nice node ASMR. Oh, 4 hammers going on 1 munitions node. Oh, you love to see it, including Booty Smasher number 69. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's make sure. Oh, we're good to go, everybody. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's go into St. Mary's, shall we? Remember, I am your host today, Smithers. I play for Helios, command for Helios. Been at the competitive scene for almost 3 years now. Played in tons of matches, so I hope today I will be able to provide some cool insights for you and whoever's watching with you and make this a nice, entertaining experience for you to follow along here on Kharkov today. Remember, today's match is between Rangers of the North and La Campagna Maldita. And so I think we are doing, 42 versus 42 today here on Kharkov. And so with Kharkov, the middle point being St. Mary's, we have offset 4th points here. But St. Mary's is probably the most evenly matched point on this map, at least for the opening. Plenty of buildings to hide out in, plenty of buildings to put your OPs in, and just good, nice urban terrain here for a good, even fight. The church will see plenty of contact. Of course, we'll see plenty of satchels go off around the church, plenty of satchels go off in the surrounding buildings here. And then we'll just have to see how Armor plays this and see how many sneaky satchel players are able to go around and get behind their tanks and potentially satchel them by the church, behind the church or whatever. So this should be interesting. 40 seconds till ball drop. Let's see what ROTN Rangers of the North are coming out here with. So we have 1 light tank, a Luke's on the left-hand side, transport truck, of course, 1 wide flank, squad leading a supply truck. Then we have 1 recon tank, P4, another Luke, so we're going double Luke's opening, and then another supply truck over here on the right flank. Okay, so here we go. Plenty of good Gary spots for St. Mary's as at opening 2. So plenty of spots to put down a good Gary for the launch. Alrighty, here we go, and the wall has been dropped, everybody. Okay, this is where we always look out for truck snipes going into the distance here. Yeah, having commanded on this map plenty of times, I have gotten sniped in trucks from 1,000+ meters away. It's been quite the journey, I think. So far, it seems pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Let me just check my unit voice volume real quick, actually. Make sure that is turned all the way down. Perfect. Still quiet. Still quiet. Maybe they agreed to no opening snipes. Karmpopolis sends to drop explosive ammo. Oh, 1 rocket comes in. Short. Transport truck's right there. Arty round. Avoiding the roads. Another. Ooh, okay. Arty round. First blood. Booty Smasher number 69 gets out. Rockets come in. First contact will probably be down here to the south or to the west of the church over here. Rocket comes in. Luke's is storming on ahead. Gonna go try to get behind their lines. Wipe some OPs. Oh, Luke's gets stuck on the wooden crate right there. Oh no. Okay, they're backing up. Okay, so ROTN will take the control over here. LCM getting taken down in the houses behind. Okay, Luke's storming up, getting some rounds in. Recon. SL gets obliterated. Noblest takes one down. Rangers of the North with solid control here, pushing up to the north of the cap sector. Luke's is still alive over here. Tipo Duro, though, is AT. He could get an angle on the Luke's. Let's see. Tipo Duro goes down. And Rangers of the North with solid progress here. Let's go check out the east side of the point. Let's get another angle here. See how the situation is developing. LCM trying to storm through the buildings on the point. But they're all jammed up in that one building there. One meaty satchel would get all that. take a look at the overall situation. We do have a clown car over here from the from the allies. So Rangers of the North caps first. LCM actually still does have a pretty decent launch point into the point. Katyusha strike coming in, actually. Katyusha strikes are one of those things that's so random, you just never know what you're going to get with it. Angelo De La Morte flying through the field. Okay, looks to be a pretty good fight so far. The Lukes is still alive over here. One rocket ricks off the front. Swift goes down. 2 crew members left in the Lukes. Very common tactic from Axis teams on the opening is to get 2 light vehicles, or mainly from all sides, to get 2 light vehicles off of the rip. They're very cheap, and they can provide a big impact before the enemy brings up their heavy tanks, which they can one-shot the Lukes with in this example. Lukes is now storming through the back line. They may be out of ammo or just want to waste it, get ready for the heavy. Lukes is backing up. Oh, we have Maniac over here. Can he plant the beautiful... Oh, no. Lukes is storming ahead. Lukes is getting out of dodge. By Maniac, trying to chase down the Lukes. Ah, the life of the Satchel player. Trying to chase down tanks. And the Lukes still going by Maniac, trying to get that Satchel on. And the Lukes is still going. Wait, maybe he'll get us stuck on the barrels here. One shot goes into the Lukes. We have Jimmy, Wall, and Maniac. And the Lukes gets taken down from something. Probably from Heavy or something. Out in the distance, coming up somewhere. Unsure. Maybe the medium is somewhere missing. Anyways, Lukes gets taken down. Oh yeah, probably the T-34 right there. Guessing that was it. Okay, let's look at the map situation, shall we? Rangers of the North with excellent Gary positioning all around. Very good spread on Garys covering their back line. 1 reserve Gary back here. That'll probably be dismantled here shortly in place of a Gary up here front door of Windmill. And I'm guessing the next Gary will probably be... Yeah, okay. They'll probably get a Gary north of St. Mary, maybe. And then 1 Gary up here for the launch on Windmill. Nice arty round there. Luke's still blasting the housing complex. What do we got for heavies coming up? We have 1 Tiger coming up from the middle HQ. And then 1 supply truck from Lord Barst coming up on the right. MG player goes down. And that'll be... almost the last person from LCM in the strong camp. We do have Armra coming up here. And then we have Okami. So LCM was still a little bit of a presence. They could set up a Gary maybe, like right here-ish, if they don't have one already, obviously. T-34 still in position. We'll go take a look at the front door over here as far as the windmills go. Couple bodies moving along. Tipo Duro takes down 1. IKEA is going to come around here to the corner. He heard the shots. IKEA. Gonna search. IKEA. And he takes him down. Okay, saving the Gary. Okay, let's go back to the point, show me. LCM now with actually a decent push inside the point. They have overwhelmed the Rangers of the North defenders and are starting some slight cap progress. I feel like they had at least a decent-sized spawnway. Maybe another squad lead joined the fray. Fighting engagements all the way over here on the flanks. Evil Santa 28 and Kayano. Oh, Kayano's in my squad. He's it looked like it was the enemy color, but okay. Okay, we have Zamarifier out here in the distance. Just trying to sneak around these flanks over here, seeing what they could do. John Smith is also coming up, seeing what he could do on the flank. Let's go back to the point. Q over here. Going up against Devil here in a second. Q gets in the building, going to peek out below himself. Takes down one. Devil's going to try to get in there. Oh, Devil takes him down. Transport truck being used over there to prop them on the buildings. Good even fight so far. Just waiting to see what's going to happen with the armor plays here. The B4 is still alive. Another Katusha coming in. We can hear in the distance. Rangers in the north setting up 2 front door Garys over here on the right flank. P4 rolling around the point looking for bodies. We do have an IS-1, I believe, right below me moving up. Oh, no. That's T-34. T-34 moving up. Oh, gonna get in the middle of the bombing run. That T-34, I believe, is gonna get tracked. Okay, so LCM did have a significant presence inside the point, but it looks like the Axis have been able to mop them up for the most part. We do have Jamerka 69 right there. Though he's a squad lead in the middle of the point. Death Vice up in the church tower, mowing him down. T-34 still mowing around. So this is going to be like an interesting mixed battle here on the point. Rangers in the north committing more and more over here to the east side. But the issue here is just trying to push through this open map right here, where an MG can cover so much of this open field. And this right here is really easy for the Russians to defend up here. As you can see, just being able to look out, getting on top of the windmill, look out to the distance and see where they're coming from. There's no real issue from visibility purposes. IS-1's going to be chilling back here in this spot. So once again, they're going to be providing some good defensive cap weight as well. Repair station back here, along with the box, ready to go. So IS-1's going to be able to cover all that ground as well. Just minor penetration here from the Axis, as you can see. Okay, so we'll go back up to the front line, shall we? Just pretty spread engagements, nothing crazy going on yet. Main action is at St. Mary's still, where LCM still has a bridgehead. Pretty equal trades on this east flank. Devil takes one down. Booty Smasher, number 69, about to turn the corner. Heard the shots from before. Booty Smasher is going to go up into the building. Nope, no, he's not. Booty Smasher. Booty Smasher is going to peek around. Oh, and Booty Smasher gets taken down. Panzer IV pushing over here. Still, see, this is the interesting thing about Kharkov, right? You can just hide your OP amongst all these different little buildings here, kind of like SME or Karantan, SMDM in certain situations. And you can just pop up out of nowhere and still be able to maintain the attack. Panzer IV takes down the AT gun. AT guns are also huge in this map. You could put AT guns in the top of C1 up there and fire for hundreds and hundreds of meters. Just back and forth blows so far with 1:15 left on the clock. East side is developing a little bit. Looks like the Axis are gaining a little bit of a foothold over here. Armor control. We have one Tiger in the middle about to move up here. And we have the P4 on the northwest side of the church. And another Tiger in behind St. Mary to help defend. P4 pushing up. Will we see Allied AT? We do have the annoying PTRSD rifle tracking the P4. Jimmy Wall over there. Jimmy Wall goes down. Overall looks okay. We do have John Smith in the back line, making his way around, but he has just been marked by Kapka. So LCM did this a few times during the APL where they got some SLs around and were able to spawn bomb the enemy point and take it back. So they are very well used to this. Kapka is going to try to hunt John Smith down here in a second. Kapka may have a line, may have a sight line. Takes down John Smith. Did John Smith get up an OP? No OP to be heard at the moment. Okay. Let's go back to the point. Okay, so LCM still in isolated pockets north of St. Mary. But Rangers in North have done a good job of mopping up, it looks like. Getting an OP network set up and everything. Remember, this is 42 versus 42, not 49 versus 49. So there's be a slight fewer bodies here. Okay, let's go take a look at the front door of Windmills. Yeah, see, this is going to be pretty much okay for right now, I think, for LCM. They're going to be able to hold the Axis to a good defensive spot unless the Axis armor is able to just push up and annihilate the open field here. But with the sight lines, I think the Allied armor will be just fine being able to hold them back. So for right now, these are just going to be pretty equal engagements, I feel. Nothing too crazy going to happen. LOI takes one down right there. IKEA, around the corner, he's going to peek. LOI puts down his OP. IKEA is going to go in the house and wipe the OP. So for those of you that are playing new squad leads out there, just be cognizant of the surrounding area and just try not to put your OP too close to unsecured buildings like that. You see how easy it is for other players to wipe them like that. Tiger moving up behind the building over here. So the Tiger will try to get an angle on that IS-1 behind Windmills. Another Tiger moving up here as well to the southeast. Because if they're able to take down that IS-1, that means the Tiger will have freedom of movement here to really help out the infantry and push on forward. Gas mask IKEA trying to hold the buildings over here. Tiger firing off into the distance. Let's go see if that IS-1 has taken damage. Oh, the Tiger got taken out, actually. IS-1 is no longer here. Looks like we have a couple AT guns. We do have the clown car over here. Okay, so we have an AT gun over here from Tipo Duro. Couple supply boxes. What excellent sight lines he has to watch all this openness. Okay, let's go back to the front line. Oh, IS-1 over there to our right there, behind the little box up here. Oh, so we have 1, 2, potentially 3 IS-1s, and the clown car. 2 IS-1s and the clown car. Could they make a move on St. Mary? We do have the Tiger coming up on the east side, and then a P4 right there. Okay, so we'll just have to wait and see how that develops. Once again, long-range engagements, long-range engagements. Okay, you have Tranza over here, pushing up behind the back line. Takes down 1. Morphed, gets taken down by IKEA. Okay, so LCM still with a decent presence over here. The Gary on the east side has been taken down. So we'll just have to wait and see how they're able to move armor up to maybe get that open field advantage there. And it looks like for the main points, the Axis have done a good job of clearing out all the building complexes pretty much. So LCM is forced to push through the open field now. And there are no sneaky bodies in the back line from what it looks like. But always got to do a quick scan, and just to see if we're able to spot anything. Yep, looks pretty clear. And Death Device up in the church tower still. Excellent, excellent line of sight from up here. Death Device taking shots. He leans to the right, goes to the other window, still taking shots. No doubt the NG in the church tower is annoying a bunch of LCM members. Death Vice gets taken down. Smoke falling on the church. Wonder if infantry has asked them to smoke the MG spot. Okay. We'll continue here, shall we? Keanu is in the closest spot, I think. The enemy. Keanu coming up here, throws a grenade, bounces it off the... Ooh, Keanu goes down, and he rolls down the hill there. But he still takes him out with a grenade, I think. Free Haggis is over here. With an MG. Watching the ravine. Nice peace and quiet over here. Birds hearing in the distance. If you're just joining me, I am your host today, Smithers. I play for Helios, command for Helios. And today, here on Kharkov, we have a match between Rangers of the North and LCM, where so far we've just seen one cap over mid, St. Mary, so Rangers of the North was able to cap middle first. And slowly but surely, they've been pushing LCM back here and clearing out the sector. And just very methodically approaching this game. No crazy wild plays yet, no crazy 3-4 tank pushes. So we just have to wait and see how this match will develop here. As we always know, there comes a few, maybe 1, 2, 3 culmination points in a match. Or climax points, if you want to call them that. Where everything suddenly starts to come together. Whether it's a backline spawn, an airhead play, a tank push, something always seems to happen in these games. Caveman Magoo takes down a couple there. Okay, but the church area is very clear. Nothing in the back line. We do have Eric right here, though. He could potentially push up and almost get a Gary right in the hard cap, it seems. Or at least pretty damn close to it. The only thing we'd have to worry about is Death Vice up there in the church tower for that 100-meter rule. Angelo Della Morte calling for everybody to spread out their OPs. Okay, so let's continue on, shall we? Seems like most of the intimate action is over here in the far east with this push here by Commander Lord Barst. Just waiting to see how the tanks develop here. One Tiger back here for Rangers North. P4 and a Puma over here. No attempt, it looks like, to go... Well, I mean, there could be attempts. The guys could be easily getting wiped out, of course. So, but LCM is holding their ground. Holding their ground. Oh, there we go. Eric gets his OP up near the strong cap. And they're going to gun to get, start wiping OPs here in the middle of the point and find those Garys. Decent size. The 3 guys going for the church tower. Deathvice has no idea what's coming up towards him. Mikkei goes down. Morgana will be looking here. LCM body storming the church. Just a few. Wafflers takes one down. Morphed, about to go up against Wafflers. Wafflers gets mowed down by the PPSH. Deathvice in the church tower. We have Zamora Fire pushing up here, trying to get into the building. Oh! He was trying to jump, but was struggling. And Deathvice raw dogged him with the MG. Okay, so Eric Spawn still comes in here. So if the LCM could just get another squad lead in here, they could do a nice little big chunk of damage. But Deathvice is watching from the MG tower. Probably has an idea where their spawn is. Morgana about to come up against Eric here. Oh, nice equal exchange. Nice trade, buddies. Nice trade. Zamora Fire shooting against Kapka in the back line. Take a quick look at the map here, shall we? Some flanking action coming in from Rangers North a little bit. Another Katyusha strike coming in somewhere. Okay, LCM getting bodies in the circle, but there's plenty. There's only one OP, so that's a little bit of an issue. One OP ain't gonna do it on this. You need at least 2. So I don't think much is gonna come of this at the moment. I think they're going to find the OP here momentarily and wipe it out. And that'll be the end of this push here with just Eric on the point as squad lead. Don't think much. Let's go take a look at what's going on. We'll come back to that if it sees some cap progress. But LCM just needs to get fight across these fields here. The line is actually pretty thin. But once again, it's you got to push through the open field. Booty Smasher number 69 holding the little hill there, the little tree area. We do have a Luke's going around the edge and trying to find the enemy spawn points. Gary has been marked. Luke's is just going to the back line and trying to see if they can mop up any enemies back here. Looks pretty clear, though. Looks pretty clear. Don't see anything. And the Axis are closing in on Eric's OP, no doubt, or if they've already wiped it. And now we just have Krause here. Okay, so that'll be the end of that little push inside the point. Precision strike coming in. so close. Damages, but the repair station will go back up here momentarily. Stuka is just so random, I feel. Because I think I've destroyed a tank with that exact same sort of drop next to it. So we have 2 IS-1s up here, repair station to boot. Okay, so that will secure pretty much the windmills for LCM. With being able to hold the high ground up here with ease. LOI takes down gas mask. Okay, it's looking good so far. LCM may have a chance to sneak up here, but they would need to dedicate a lot more bodies to this small area in hopes of overwhelming ROTN here. Luke's is going to pour up to the front line. Let's see if we have any allied AT coming in. Luke's is going to storm up here and potentially wipe some OPs. Devil's right here, trying to stay alive, trying to defend the Gary, but Angelo della Morte will be taking it out. And he kills Devil in the process as well. So that will clear up the frontline push here from LCM. Okay, and this Luke's is still going to be moving around here. Rockets, 1 AT player right there. Toto's going to line up for the shot. Ooh, gets 1 in the back. Oh, he needs to get 1 more back there. The Luke's had to spin a bit after that shot. Another rocket barely misses. Do we have any other rocket players in sight? No, we do not. Luke's is going to storm ahead, see if it can wipe the OPs here. I think I just see 1 OP there on the left of the screen, but the Luke's isn't going to go by it, and Toro should have another shot here momentarily. Luke's is going to go through the town, go on a little side quest here. Angelo della Morte is going to run by the Luke's, say hello. Luke's is going to do a spin, gets hit by the PTRSD rifle. And we do have Toro over there rocking the rockets. We do have Bimaniac as well, rocking the rockets. The Luke's get stuck on the little pile. 1 shot in the tracks. Now Luke's is a smoking. Bimaniac's going to load up for another shot here. Oh, another shot goes in. Luke's still alive. Do we have any more AT? Yep, the PTRSD rifle taken from Jimmy Wall. That Luke's is smoking. More shots go into the back, and Plinsk. Oh, and there we go. Down goes the Luke's. End of the shenanigans. Okay, so let's see. We have Booty Smasher number 69 and Caveman Magoo coming up here. 55 minutes left on the clock. If you're just joining me, we've only seen 1 cap so far from the Axis. They took St. Mary's off of the rip and slowly have been pushing LCM back to their defensive lines. Slowly but surely. Nothing crazy has happened yet. Nothing crazy. But we all know how these games can go. At any moment, something might happen. Booty Smasher number 69 gets taken down. Eric mows down Nobilis. Ladabush. Oop, gets taken down as well by Eric. Eric gets taken down by Angelo della Morte. Okay, so with the positioning now, we have two Tigers over here on the road. That's over here, I think, right? Yeah, okay. So the two Tigers here will look to double pin the IS-1s behind windmills. Slowly but surely pushing up here. Trying to get those perfect angles. We'll do a quick scan over St. Mary's with that Gary being marked. Kind of curious. We have one support player back here, Hermanito. And this is behind the line. Hermanito is going to ping that Gary. So that will set off a warning for the defense that something's back here. Okay, so it looks like the back line's pretty secure for Rangers of the North here. Let's go back up to the front line, see what we got going on. Katusha coming in, the randomness, of course. Don't think it'll have too much of an impact. Bouncing around the Tiger's halls. One shot goes into a Tiger, though. Tiger's trying to back up and get out of dodge. IS-1 hits the building. Tiger's coordinating the backup. That's just a two-man Tiger right there. Bombing run coming in for the Axis. Going on in the building complex here. Gotta get about maybe three kills. Three kills for Commander Larbarst. Oh, one of the Tigers gets taken down. IS-1 peeked and took it down. And you see it's just such narrow approachable lines for these Tigers. So coordination is so key. With all the open field and everything, and the IS-1's parked in one certain spot, they could just wait for the Tigers to try to push. And they could try to take advantage of that. Ooh, Siberia takes one down here. Tranza coming up as well. Siberia is going to mow a few more down, but Siberia gets taken down. Buy gas mask back here. One Tiger left on the right flank here. Another Tiger moving up on the right side. And then another Tiger just spawned in middle. So these Tigers should be able to hold this area. There's no... we need to get a Gary right there or something right up on the border. Morphed is coming around the corner. Tiger gets a Rick shot. Tiger fires off into the distance. Oh, morphed. Barely gets taken out in time. Yellow Eye and La Pacacinita. Yellow Eye takes one down. Tiger gets another shot. I think those are from AT guns. Out in the very far distance. The AT gun gets taken down. Yellow Eye coming up here. And La Pacacinita is going to come around the corner. Angelo de la Morte. Angelo de la Morte! Oh, it takes Noblest to take him down. Tiger backing up now, getting behind the building for cover. Okay, so I think that'll end those engagements right there. Let's take a quick look at St. Mary, see what we got going on. Do we have anything going on in the back line? Anything crazy? No, not really. Seems pretty quiet. And Rangers North doing a really good job of controlling the line here. Except for that one minor intrusion inside the point. But doing a really good job with their perimeter and security and making sure no LCM players get by. Long-range engagements for the most part across these open fields. 49 minutes left to go. Another quick look at the map. Solid Gary network all around. Maximizing the Gary utilization and OP spread. Maybe could use another OP back here at St. Mary's. Not having an OP back here would put me a little bit, make me a little bit nervous. But hey, every team has their own strategy. A lot of Bush moving up through the buildings up here. These AT players from LCM are no doubt hungry to take down that Tiger. Ooh, a lot of Bush gets annihilated with an arty round. Endero de la Morte and Free Haggis moving up here, building the repair station for their buddy tank. Repair station goes up. Tiger won't be able to be repaired in that nice little snug... Oh. Morphed over here, takes down one. He is an AT player. Oh, another one goes down. And they may have free access. Oh, no. Nice spawn wave back here from the Axis. Morphed in the building. Could he put down a satchel inside the building? He may be able to get one right next to that Tiger right there on the sidewall. Let's see how he approaches this. Morphed is going to come out. Oh, he has the rocket loadout. Morphed gets one in the back of the Tiger. Morphed goes down. The repair station will get that Tiger back up to 100% strength there. Repair station gets destroyed by the arty round. Alrighty, let's take another look at the front line, shall we? Do a quick flyover, see if anything piques our interest here besides the back line. Nope. Still great security control. Let's go over to the front line, shall we? Corrupted Moss moving up here. Fighting through the trees, trying to desperately get up to the building complex up here, but LCM's not having it. Pretty equal engagements, though. Besides just a little bit of a push out here from St. Mary, this has been pretty much a static game with armor, I think, trading and both sides losing tanks. Between AT guns and just normal tanks, don't know. I don't think either side really has a big advantage at the moment. Some minor Axis penetration in the back line. There's a recon squad back here. I mean, the line is shifting up, but the thing is, like, all that openness will, oh, this poor T-70's, I think, about to get whapped. T-70's trying to push up and get behind the trees for some cover. Oh, a round Ricks off of the T-70. T-70 actually may escape out of this alive. Oh, rocket comes into the front from Bobby Box. Oh, Bobby Boy 69. Can Bobby Boy 69 get the finishing move on the T-70? Oh, the T-70 gets stuck on the tree. And Bobby Boy takes it down with ease. The classic of getting stuck on a tree or a wall or a little pile of bricks in this game to mess up your tank fun. Never, ever ceases to exist. Caveman Magoo trying to push up, trying to wipe the OP. Caveman Magoo gets wiped out. Bobby Boy 69 pushing up here. Bobby Boy should be able to wipe this OP. Bobby Boy throws a nice nade, burns the OP by Mania. He's the only one left here, has to bandage after all that blood came out. By Maniac goes down to Corrupted Moss. Okay, let's move on here. Another Katusha coming in. Guessing it's going to be over here. Yep, it's going all around up here. Under 44 minutes left to go. If you're just joining me, there's only been one cap in this game between Rangers in the North and La Cabaña Maldita. Rangers in the North captured St. Mary's off of the opening and slowly but surely pushing them back here. Lipno trying to get him out the corner, but gets taken down. And then for armor, we do have one Tiger that's actually pushing down the road. Is this a serious push, or is this just a little minor tug? Haji and the first Tiger, the lead Tiger pushing up here, trying to get a shot on the IS-1, but the IS-1 may have a back shot. Oh, and it ricks right off the back left of the Tiger. And Tiger will try to get in cover here behind the building, but LCM could have a spawn point right behind the building. And so it may not be as safe as they would like to believe. Ramatz comes up. Morphed is also AT comes up. This Tiger may be a sitting duck here. LCM AT player is going to swarm this bad boy. Oh. Morphed is the closest one. One rocket ricks off of the front of the Tiger. Tiger's going to back up to the building to protect its buttocks. Ooh, Morphed gets wiped by the tank round. Otherwise, going to stay right next to the tank. Going to smoke it out to cause some confusion. Oh. Other Tiger's taking hits here. Other Tiger is smoking. LCM players, big spawn wave. Oh, and the Tiger gets taken down. Rangers in North are not having any luck with tanks on this side of the map. I think the Allied sightlines are just too good. AT players swarming this Tiger now from all around. This Tiger's going to have to splash around here. Ramatz comes up, but he gets blasted. Morphed is going to try to come around the other way. He's going to try to get a satchel on this side of the tank. He may succeed here. No, he has the rocket loadout. No satchel loadout. He's going to get and try to get in position there. But he knows he can't, he has to get right behind it. One rocket will kill him. Morphed is in a bit of a pickle. Another big spawn wave comes in from LCM here. This Tiger's barely surviving. Morphed right there in the back of the tank. He knows one round from his bazooka and he'll kill himself. Tiger is just jammed up against his building. Oh, and the Tiger gets taken down. The IS-1 pushes up and wipes it out. All that distraction, and that was a freebie for that IS-1 crew. All right, so with that, two Tigers get taken down for Rangers of North. We do have one spawned in the middle for them. Fuel sitting at 330 right now. And then, so Rangers North are actually tankless at the moment from the active sectors. So if ever LCM was going to have a chance, this would be it. But the thing is, I don't think they know that. Yeah. Oh, wait, actually, we have one Tiger over on the right side. Didn't even see that underneath the supplies. So Rangers North does have one Tiger in reserve. Let's go take a look at the point with 40 minutes left to go. And Rangers North have almost completely abandoned the defensive sector, and this is where things get dicey sometimes. If LCM's able to sneak one, maybe two SLs back here, get up a quick Gary, and flood this point. But so far, Rangers North are doing a good job of maintaining that perimeter security and not letting anybody slip through. But man, all it takes is one SL from LCM and get a Gary up back here. And we'll see our first wham bam shabamo. Deathvice, though, up in the church, watching, doing it probably 360 look every once in a while. Ooh, we do have some axes making up here to the front of the front. Ragnar trying to dismantle the Gary, and oh, he gets it! He gets it at the last second with a missed shot from who's this again? This is Lagamata Sanita, I think. But he gets taken down. Gets down the Gary. They'll reset that probably pretty quickly. But bombing run coming in from the Axis. This will get maybe 1 or 2 kills, maybe 3. Bombing run coming in. I think I got one. So we do have the Tiger over here in the far east. I believe LCM now is heavily, maybe not heavily, but in favor armor-wise. Let's do a quick look back here. We have 1 ice, 1 here. 2 repair stations to boot. Actually, don't see any other ice ones. Oh, maybe they're not as in favor as I thought they were. Okay, we'll just keep this going. So LCM needs to figure out just how they can... I think they're going to need to reposition their tanks to force a frontline push somehow up here with plenty of infantry support. But I don't think their tanks being over there in the far east is going to do much, as we see 37 minutes now left in the game. So they're going to need to make a combined push here somewhere. I think it's probably going to be in favor of front door St. Mary's versus trying to dislodge all of this. At least you try to get some short-term ground gain, so that maybe the Axis will be forced to call back more and so they can gain more ground. Arma trying to run across the open field, gets mowed down. We do have Eric, though, back here making his way. Eric once again sneaking around, able to get past the enemy. Now, he would need to have unbelievable trigger discipline and just lie low back there. I would head to the back there and just lie low, get up an OP, swap support, and then you get yourself a nice Gary. Puts up an OP in this house. He should do a double support swap right there. Death Vice is... I won't be able to see how many meters is away, but I'm guessing he's probably... Yeah, he's just on the border of 100 meters. So Eric would need to get a Gary up there, and the Rangers of North would not see it coming. They would be able to get... The LCM would be able to get a massive spawn wave here, but see, this is not good. Only if trickling in bodies like this, they're going to trigger these Garys on point, and Rangers of North most likely are going to react here and wipe the OP out. A few more bodies come in. Point's going to flicker for a few moments, but I think Rangers of North should be able to call them back and wipe them out. Eric goes into the circle. Tanks coming up towards the point as well. Death Vice may have gotten triggered that, hey, something's going on here. Death Vice was a terrible angle. Death Vice on the stairs, waiting. Oh, and Death Vice gets taken down. Oh, I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he was going to get him. Didn't want to raw dog him with the MG for some reason. Okay, so Eric will get on top of the church. Oh, and AT players take out a P4. Okay, it's a P4. Not a Tiger, but a P4. Gary is still alive south of St. Mary, so all Rangers North need is just a little spawn wave back here, and they should be golden. We do have Morph, though, pushing up. He's going to see this spawn wave. Ooh, Morph gets taken down. Arty round comes in on the Gary. It's totally manageable. I wouldn't be worried at all. But, of course, as commander, you're wondering what's going on back here. Airhead's falling for LCM, I believe. Okay, so LCM will drop an airhead on the point. And this will get... this will trigger Rangers North probably to call more bodies back than they need to. LCM's known to do some aggressive airheads. Gary's marked just a little bit off. Okay, there we go. Better Gary spot. This Bomb wave comes in. Airhead's going to fall, but that's going to be easily taken out, I feel. Morphter's moving up here. Eric, I mean, you had a perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity. Eric had a perfect opportunity to get a backline Gary up. Morphed. Gets a satchel down on the wall. So that Gary will go bye-bye. So smart play there by Morphed. But we have an awesome... we have a pretty significant response by Rangers North now to crush this little push. Gary gets blown up. OP still around the point. Gary back up, Gary back here. We do have Hermanito back there taking down that Gary. Okay, so the push will be wiped out, I think, momentarily. But, of course, we'll keep an eye on the cap pressure in case anything else happens. So LCM going back to the front line, shall we? Tiger's pushing up here to the east. So let's see. We have one Tiger here, one Tiger here. Let's go take a look at LCM's armor. One IS-1 over here. And we should see another IS-1 to our right. Oh, no, we have T-70. T-70 moving to our right. So nice little light tank over there. IS-1 dominating the open field. Ooh, IS-1 takes a brutal shot. Repair stations, though, making sure they're okay. And the round sail right above the IS-1s. The T-70 will try to back up as well, probably. Something went down. AT gun, maybe? Yeah, AT gun went down. 31 minutes left on the clock, everybody. No real presence from either side. Well, really on the... Rangers North have been shut down from the approaches to windmills for pretty much the entire game. And then LCM has been stymied by the pushes on St. Mary's. So pretty even exchange. I mean, there's nothing crazy about this game. It's just a normal game, it seems like. But maybe these final 30 minutes will hold something different. Second Tiger pushing up. So that'll be two Tigers here. And I guess with the Tigers here, it sort of forces LCM to maintain their heavies back near windmills to prevent them from pushing up. Plane gets taken down. St. Mary's looks nice and secure. We do have Hermanito in the background, but it's just an AT player. Can't drop an OP or anything, so he'll just be a nuisance for Lord Barst. Let's go back to the point, shall we? Death Vice up in the church tower, scanning the distance. No LCM players within sight of the church, really. Just frontline action. Old school. Ooh, Corrupted Moss takes down a few along with Booty Smasher number 69. Closest engagements we have here at this building complex here throughout the game. Axis Tiger takes a shot right there. Another Tiger trying to push in the background. Tiger takes another shot, but I believe that was a Rick. Hell, if LCM is able to get control of this building complex, that'll free up a significant amount of bodies. Oh! Gary goes down along with the supplies. So it'll make it a little bit more difficult for the Axis to rebuild that Gary. Abe Lincoln takes down one. Just a few bodies back here looking for Hermanito, running around in the background with AT. Patrick Swayze over here gets taken down by LOI. And the Gary that was just put up by the Axis gets taken down. So yeah, there we go. So that'll free up a significant chunk of space here if LCM's able to wipe these OPs. And that'll put these three Tigers, three Tigers now. These two Tigers over here, a little bit precarious position if these OPs get wiped here momentarily. Supplies have already gone down from Stig by the OP. Tiger backing up. Both Tigers backing up, getting out of dodge as the LCM infantry gains ground over here. A lot of Bush. Did he get the Gary up? He did. A lot of Bush gets the Gary up right there. Okay, so, yeah, okay, we're starting to see some ground being gained by LCM. So they will just need to figure out now how they want to free up some bodies. Because as the Axis tanks get pushed back, that means the LCM tanks could potentially push forward a little bit to in their next position. And switch to not only armor fighting, but infantry support. Quick Nix calls out they're going to be playing more defensively with armor now, since they'll be pushing their tanks up soon, because they have to, with time running out. Okay, so all this ground now is controlled by LCM. So we just now have to see what they're going to do with it. Are they going to try to send some L's down the hill to get some presence on the east side of St. Mary's? How will LCM approach this? No presence back on the point, really. Just a few bodies from the Axis. Katusha coming in. We do have a T-70 or something rolling around up here. Ooh, T-70 smashes booty number 69. Corrupted Moss, though, could come up behind it. Corrupted Moss is going to jump the fence. And he's going to go for the... Oh, no. Corrupted Moss gets taken down by an MG from Mickey up there. Recon's flying up. 225 minutes. Gosh, all LCM needs is a front door Gary right there, and they are in business. They just need something where they can just start throwing bodies here. Because Rangers of the North really doesn't have a line right here. I think they're expecting those front or northern OPs there to kind of counterattack right there. But if LCM is able to slip through an SL right here, that's a golden Gary opportunity. At least temporarily. But we do have Rangers North bodies back here, circling around. Going back to front door, it's almost as if they heard me. Death Ice up in the tower. Watching. Nothing crazy going on. Just armor engagements. Back and forth. T-70 over here doing its thing. T-70 rolling around. We should see Axis AT here in a second. Booty Smasher number 69 trying to go over to the T-70, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch it. Unless the T-70 gets stuck. Oh, it almost got stuck. Oh, Booty Smasher number 69 gets taken down. Pretty equal exchange. Okay, LCM starting to get some penetration over here to the housing complex. Rangers in the north looks like they're going to be trying to reestablish here in the east side too. Okay, so this is John Smith here. He has an opportunity to get a decent OP over here. Down to 23 minutes. Bombing run coming in. I think this is over here in the building complex. Yep, sure is. Unsure what this is going to... I think he's going for the Gary maybe, if there's a Gary over here. That's the thing with the bombing run zone, competitive play. You just don't know, man. You just don't know. I had a bombing run last night that I thought was going to get friggin' 5 kills at least. Got 0. Got 0. You just never know. Just never know. You think they would have more AoE impact, or even you think their bodies are somewhere and they really aren't. Can be frustrating sometimes because you just burn 300 munitions with a 10-minute cooldown and wham bam shabamo. You're on your back foot now. Minor cap pressure coming in from LCM, but this is just from sector. They're going to need to get at least 2 more SLs over here. But we'll see how this push progresses here. Tiger pushing over there on the right flank. Offer some cover. So we have 1, 2, 3 SLs over there. Tiger's going to try to push up. Cap progress is actually increasing because more LCM bodies right there. Tiger's going to peek and try to get an angle on that IS-1. IS-1 is steaming towards the church. IS-1 takes a shot in the side. Morphed could have a shot to distract the Tiger. IS-1's going to pause behind the building. Wait to get a mark from one of their teammate buddies. Tiger's going to look to push and get a second shot on the IS-1. Tiger knows the IS-1 crew members trying to repair real quick. I'm guessing Morphed isn't bazooka loadout, or he already used his rockets. And the Tiger takes down the IS-1. There we have it. So that'll crush a little part of the push here for LCM with 20 minutes left to go. But still plenty of time for something to happen. They're really close. $20 minutes. Tiger right here. Tiger over here. Oh, the Tiger's by lit up OP, actually. But the Tiger will steam away. Get out of dodge. Trying to play more defensively, as Quick Nick's mentioned. Captain Finago up here. LCM with a decent size push here northeast of St. Mary's. They just need armor support, I feel, and that would solidify it. We have the Tiger moving up there on the flank. LCM's committing a decent chunk here to front door. 2 Tigers over here on the right flank should be able to squish this push, though, I feel. I don't think LCM's going to be able to win this with just infantry. Katusha coming in again. for those Katyusha. Katyusha's going to land in no man's land, unfortunately. LCM gaining a little bit of progress up here. What exploded up here? That was the clown car. Clown car goes down. Cap pressure starts on 4th. LCM has committed everybody to the attack at the moment. And just one body up here from Gatrick Swayze has started some cap pressure, but LCM will be just fine. Nothing really they'll be too concerned about, I feel, once they see it goes contested with just one person in the circle. Okay, so the Tiger over here should be well exposed to Axis AT from the back, but no Axis AT is coming in for the back. But maybe morphed. Morphed, I don't think does have the bazooka loadout. Interesting positioning. 17 minutes. 17 minutes left to go. Take a look at the map again. One Tiger here, one Tiger here, one Tiger here, and coming up in support of St. Mary. So the Axis are looking really good from armor side. We do have Harmanito over here, but he's just AT though. He's just AT. Can't put down an outpost to spawn. But he's back here. So we'll continue watching this and just seeing how this develops for a few minutes here. Hermanito up in the church. How will LCM play these final 16 minutes? We have pretty good control over the east side. I mean, minor control, I should say. But still, it requires a nice little distance there to get to the church to really launch your attack. Looks like the Axis have mopped up this push here from the northeast side of the church really well. So all these launch positions up here have been now gone. And then from the back line, looks really clear. Kaono is doing a really good job over here, watching the perimeter, making sure nobody sneaks by. Nerdy up here as well, watching. So 15 minutes. Backline's all good to go. So you just got to focus on front line. I don't see how LCM's going to be able to break through here, especially with 3 Tigers on the defensive mode at the moment. Not really risking any big plays. And yeah, I think that's the correct thing to do. I mean, you're 15 minutes away from winning. Why do anything wild? Although, boredom gets the best of us. And if you're just joining me, I'm your host today, Smithers. We have 15 minutes or 14 minutes remaining in this map. So far today, we've seen just one cap. Axis cap St. Mary's off of the rip, and there's really been no pressure on windmills. Some minor pressure on St. Mary's a few times. But just a couple misplays by the squad lead from LCM, where instead of, should have really taken time to put down a backline garrison, right? Instead of putting up an OP. But So the Axis were able to sniff that out pretty quickly and just surround them and really just kind of push them out. And so far it's been sort of a stalemate. I mean, Axis have gained a significant amount of ground, but then they lost it, and back and forth, right? So pretty equal exchanges between these two teams. Now we're just waiting to see how these final 13 minutes now play out. Axis currently have 3 Tigers on the defensive right to the east of the point. So that is a nice fat chunk of defense right there. We have 2 full-man crews and 1 2-man Tiger. Katusha going off on the church. But yeah, for the most part, Axis have done an excellent job at line security, so kudos to the defense for not letting anybody really sneak by, and also to the front line, right? Because they're sort of defense as well. By not letting anybody sneak by them or any crazy outside the flanks light vehicle plays. Prevented anything from crazy happening today. Macarena up here in the building. Macarena sees the satchel, maybe dismantling the satchel actually. Oh, Macarena takes him down. Oh no, satchel's on this side of the building. Satchel placed by Lipno, I believe. Sting calls out the satchel on the building. And that satchel will clear out the building. IKEA may get taken down by the satchel, unsure. Macarena has no idea it's about to go off, and Macarena gets Macarena'd. There we go. IKEA pushing up to the next line of buildings. IKEA gets taken down. 11 minutes left to go. What will LCM do here? Bombing run coming in. Should get maybe, let's see, 2, maybe 3. Oh, I think it was just short, actually. Bombing run will get maybe the Gary or something. Maybe a Gary was back there. Okay, let's go see what LCM's doing maybe with their tanks. Don't see anything. Don't see anything. Tank back here. 1 IS-1. 1 AT gun. I think it's destroyed though. 1 IS-1 up there. I don't see any other IS-1s back here. Okay, I think that maybe they gotta have more than 1 tank. I have to imagine they have more than 1. Pretty even line though. Hermanito up in the church tower. Morgana is gonna sniff him out here momentarily. Morgana with his pistol drawn. Oh, this is going to be a tight camera angle. Let's see if we could do it. Oh, Morgana gets taken down by Hermanito. What was that? Exploded. Oh, the Axis lost a Tiger. The Axis lost a Tiger here. Where? Right, 1, 2 Tigers. Okay, so 2 Tigers. Another Tiger coming up from mid-HQ. That's okay. They're all good. They're all good. Under 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Airhead plane coming in. Both Tigers have taken shots here. Ooh, a nice one shot. Barely misses the Tiger. Where is that airhead plane falling? It's going to be falling behind the church, I think. Maybe? Oh, airhead's falling back here. Oh, Wafflers will get it. Okay, right in the back of the southeast flank by the building complex, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay, it's falling right in there. Wafflers running towards the airhead. Should get there in time, I think. Airhead's falling. No LCM players in the vicinity to defend it. Airhead falls right behind the building complex. Champion sounds. Any strafing run coming in. Plenty of bodies, though, all around to knock out the airhead. Grenade goes off, and down goes the airhead. Supplies to boot here in just a second. There we go. And that'll be the last airhead for the game for LCM. Let's see what their armor tries to do here in the final few minutes. Seven minutes left to go. 2 Tigers in defensive camp sector. 1 Tiger moving up in the back line. Don't think we've seen an Allied precision this game. But man, this would be a time to do it. Corn preparing to tank for quick nicks. Decent sized chunk of players, though, from LCM moving towards these Tigers here. El Krause is going to put a satchel on the Tiger, and that's going to be 1 Tiger to go down. So that'll be 1 satchel. Can we get this other? And that's going to be a shot on the Tiger. Hey, we could see something really cool happen these final 6 minutes. Let's see. The Tiger's going to go babooey. El Carouser is going to get himself a wham bam shabamo. Tiger's backing up. 1 Tiger goes down. Beautiful satchel. Wham bam shabamo for El Carouser. Swift goes down next to his buddy Tiger. Other Tiger's backing up. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to go, everybody. Tiger will back up into safety, and the Tiger back here actually is, I think, just in the reserve. I don't think it was abandoned. I think it's just in reserve. So Quick Nicks will get in there and drive up the Tiger when his buddies get up there. Airhead, defensive airhead has fallen on the point. Let's take a look at these final few minutes here. See if LCM has anything up their sleeve. Ammo box crate falling for the Axis. Zamora Fire takes down 1 there. Redbeard's repairing his buddy tank. Zamora Fire is going to come around the corner. Will he take out Redbeard? No, he doesn't peek in time, and Redbeard gets back in the tank. 4 minutes 30 left to go. El Carouser, who already took down 1 Tiger, is going to go for another one here. He's going to come around. Oh, El Carouser gets taken down. With 4 minutes left to go, this is looking really good for Rangers of the North. Still really strong presence up north here. Backup airhead on the point. Nothing in the back line to worry about. I think they're good. 2 minutes left to go. We should see a reinforced drop here momentarily. Another Katyusha coming in. Tiger tank covering the west side here of the church. Tushuk coming in. Three minutes. Spawn wave comes in from LCM, but that Tiger's going to have it pinned down. Tiger takes a shot. Tiger hits the tree. Oh, and the Tiger gets taken down. Oh my god. And that's going to free up that road there for LCM. They would just need to flood this right now. And that IS-1 needs to book it towards the point, which they are. But Rangers North have such strong control over the middle. They're going to be able to get Rocket AT players to slam that friggin' IS-1 without really an issue. Map positioning looking really good. Stuka's coming in up here to the north. It's going to fall behind the... Oh. And that guy in particular gets wiped. IS-1's going to try to push towards the point now. And IS-1's just going to rush up here. And we have free Haggis that should be able to put a satchel on that puppy. And, he's just a little bit too late. And that will secure the victory for Rangers of the North today on Kharkov. Once again, we just saw a pretty normal match today. Just a 3-2, one cap in the middle, and that was it. Weed Mountain here, getting a rocket in the back. And Free Haggis gets his satchel on. Tank crew member jumps out. Oh, and the tank crew member gets obliterated. And so does the IS-1. There we go. What a great ending. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. So we just saw the one cap in the middle, like I said before. Just a normal 3-2 game. Nothing crazy, nothing wild. Just a slog back and forth between these two teams that were, I think, pretty evenly matched. I don't think either side had a really big advantage in armor most of the game. I think that was pretty even. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. So Rangers North will take the victory today, 3-2 here on Kharkov for this nice friendly scrim where no doubt they're getting some practice in before the next APL season. And this final minutes, we'll just see these little engagements here as players push their heart out to get the last amount of CE that they can for their $2,000, $3,000, sometimes $5,000 bonuses after the game. IS-1 stuck in the building complex. Oh, Rick off the IS-1. And the IS-1 gets taken down. And that will be the end of the tank engagements today. Nice job, buddies. Good game all around. Very solid plays. Pump those numbers up, Caveman Magoo says. He is right indeed. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Once again, I'm your host, Smithers. I'll be casting tonight for a skirmish mode match for the Rumble Invitational at 7 p.m. Central. Feel free to tune in then. And I'll see you next time, buddy. All right. You have a good one.